Drawing a trend line is a different thing, but interpreting and trying to understand what the market is saying requires your detailed attention. For example, so I do prefer that when drawing a trend line, at least make sure that the trend line, the support and the resistance touches the wicks or the candlestick at least 3 times. For example, look at this. I'm looking at Euro USD. So you want to make your trends do this first and the second, then the third. All right, look at that. Make sure that the trend line or the candlestick touches those the trend line. So we have this as the first touch and the second touch and probably the third touch. All right, then my policy is that at least make sure that when taking your entry, you do take your entry only at the third touch. All right, so why do I prefer taking my entry only at the third touch? All right, the third touch will just tell me that, okay, now this trend line has proven to be somehow strong for this market to break. That is, if the market does not break out of the trend line for the in the third touch, then that's when I do take my entries. All right, so for example, just the way I've drawn this, we have the first, second and the third. First, second and the third. Clear, guys? All right, so at the third touch, that is where we need to take our trades. All right, and I prefer, guys, you do zoom in and try to get in everything in detail and also try to understand what the market is doing. Okay, then another policy, as usual, guys, like I say in my previous video, that always take your entry only when you see that the market has given you signs of a reversal, either to the upper side or to the downside. That will just give you an indication that, okay, now the trend that was happening, that was maybe the uptrend or the downtrend, is done. For example, look at this. Of course, we have drawn that we're in an uptrend, but the market approached the trend line, the third touch, in a certain type of nature. All right, you can see we was in an uptrend. You can see higher high and higher low, higher high, somehow maybe higher low, higher high. Then identify the immediate previous low. Guys, the same strategy that I'm usually using is what I'm currently using once again to explain this. All right, so this time, guys, you can see we don't have anything like a double top or a double bottom. Right, this time the reversal structure that we have is an head and shoulder. All right, look at this. We have an left shoulder over here. Let's do this left shoulder, then we go back to the head over there, then come back to a neckline, then we have the right shoulder. Boom. All right, crazy, guys. That is the best confluence when added, guys, that this market is about to reverse to go to the downside. All right, so I believe I should make another video explaining this reversal structure, reversal sign that you should be using or add to your confluence before making your entry or making your buy or sell entry decision. Right, so look at that. Now we have that head and shoulder. What next? Wait for a bearish candlestick to close below, and then that is what's up. Look at this amazing bearish candlestick which was engulfing, and of course that's a Marubozu candlestick. Then that is when you do have to take your entry over there, and guess what, this time you make a stop loss around that, above that wick over there, then continue riding the wave all the way down. Right, let's target this as the previous. Of course, we have let me just make this, we have this zone and we also have a sensitive zone over here. So for now, we are just going to try and trail everything as the market plays out. Right, so this is our target over here, and we can see the market went down, then came back, retracement, and then if you zoom in clearly, as we can see over here, we have a continuation pattern that the market did give us. Once again, guys, like I said before, the market usually give us some blueprints. All right, the market do communicate, guys. It is just up to you to open your eyes and understand what the market is doing. Look at that. Right, so for now I can see this is what was happening. The market gave us that a continuation pattern, so all we just needed to do is do this, make this our resistance over here, and then guess what, after market actually breaks out of this structure over here, let me just show you that. The moment you see the market breaking out of that continuation pattern, then now guess what, take your stop loss, then adjust it above this previous resistance. All right, now the market, as the market continue going down, you can see that that's what's up, gave us a new zone over here that you needed to identify. All right, so with that, you can see the market went down then came back to retest that zone. So all you just had to do is identify lowest zone over here, then now wait for the market to clearly break out of that structure. Look at that, the market did break. Then now adjust your stop loss to that is now trailing your stop loss over here. Let me draw that. Here we go, baby. So now you make your stop loss. Oh, come on, crazy drawing. Let's see, make your stop loss above that zone. All right, the moment it breaks out of this structure, all right, the moment it does that. So you can see the market did that, continue going down. Of course, our take profit already is hit over here. That was the zone. But either way, if you don't have a take profit and you try monitoring and maybe watch what the market is doing, look at it. The market did also give us another clear structure, right? This time trying to go back to this trend line over here that we did draw. That is now a resistance, right? Let me draw this. We had this, right? The market went for a retracement in that zone, which is now amazing. Either way, if you were still holding your trade, you can see that is what's happening. So now the market did that. Remember, I've just showed you what to do or how to draw your trend line. Once again, this is another trend line in a continuation way or a correction, right? So look at that, we had the first, second, third, but now we are not going looking for buys because this is a continuation pattern. So what next? You look for a reversal sign, right? Of course, this is the immediate higher low over there. Then now we can see that the market broke. I don't know if we should call this as a reversal structure, this one, but I don't like that because I usually like clear reversal structures in order to avoid fakers. So probably I would have not taken this entry when the market broke. And let's see what happened. The market did that. The market continued going down. Come on. Right, that was up. I could have looked for a position. Let me see. Market did that. Also gave us a clear structure. So now this is a bigger version of a continuation. So maybe for us to take entry, we should look for smaller versions like these ones, right? So the smaller version, you can see that inside that smaller version, there was also a certain zone over here. Let me show you. The market created a double top, if you guys can clearly see that. Right now, this is the time we need to take our sell position. Like I said before, I only take my sell entry or buy position only if I see that the market has given me a reversal structure. Look at that. So we have a first top over here, the first top, that then the market gave us neckline, went back for a retest to give us the second top. Now is breaking out. Right, so with that we need to identify the immediate higher low, which is this zone, then wait for a bearish candlestick this time once again, and then take your position over here. Then the stop loss, of course, above now this previous zone over here, make it more tight. And you can see actually that's the current market. So those who did take their entries on USD currently, I believe they are late. Look at that, we've just followed the market all the way from this zone, from the third touch, guys, and then that's what's up. So I'll just look and see if I can get another example. That was a downtrend. Let me see if I can get an uptrend, just guessing any pair. All right, so for you to get this, you need clear structures, right? Clear market structure. The market should be respecting your trends. All right, gang, let me see. And on the third touch, that is when you do take a shot. So let's say we did that. We have that market first touch, second touch does not giving us the third touch. Does it mean that we don't, we won't take our entry? I believe that the market come on, what's happening? I believe that the market also continue giving us some trends inside trends. All right, so it's just a matter of you opening your eyes, guys, and understanding the prints that the market is currently trying to create. So let's see. Continue with our trend line. Let me try to see something over here. That was broken though. Look at that, baby. Look at that. So that's another trend, right? So let me do this. Of course, that one we should not actually ignore this trend, but then let's see, this was the first touch over here, then let's call this the second touch over here, and now the third touch, as you can see, just telling us that the trend was somehow respecting, the market was respecting that trend line, and you can see that is what's happening. So all you just had to wait is that pullback and break of structure, of course, and then hit your buy entry, of course, with that bullish candlestick closing above, right? And look at that. We were talking about you just need to make sure that the market has given you a reversal structure before taking your position. And should I show you that? Look at this double bottom over here. We have that first bottom or the second bottom. Crazy, right? Let me look for another one. You just need to open your eyes, man. Let's continue, baby. Let's go. Euro, Swiss franc. Let me see if I can get some. All right, need clear trends. I'm looking for an upward movement this time. I don't need a downtrend now. Upward movements, okay. Let me see this card, JPY. You can see that that's what's up. All right, so I can see that is what's happening. Actually, the markets are somehow approaching the trend for the third time. Now this might be a signal, right? You might want to wait for the market to touch this trend for the third touch, and then see how it's going to react in that trend. Make sure that you see a reversal structure before making a decision. So that's just another signal I've just given you. So this is what's up. Maybe the market gives us an upward movement and comes back, then that is when you do have to take a shot, giving us a reversal structure of a double bottom. But then let me continue looking into other pairs and see if we can get something. Let me see. Actually, the market this is NZD-JPY currently dirty, so dirty. Clear trends. Card Swiss franc. This is NZD Swiss franc. Let's see if we got something over here. Let's say we did make our trend line. First touch over there, the second, that one, and then another trend line over here. Look at that, right? You just have to see those trends, guys. So let's make this neat. Boom. So look at that. Now this is what the market did. Higher high, higher low, high, higher low. Now the third touch, you can see the market just shot up. I don't know if maybe we can say that we did miss this entry because with that spike, probably that was news, right? So let's see, that was news probably. We can also see that the market is giving us something over here, and somehow it's trying to break the structure, right? Remember, we still have this trend. The market might also come and maybe try to hit the third touch. Remember, this trend has not been touched, right? So we have the first, second, the third. So probably the market might try to do this, come back to retest this trend line before now going up, right? Probably that's why you can see this type of structure that the market is trying to give. Okay, so I'm not seeing clear uptrends, but the same approach that we did take our sell entry, just the same approach you need to apply when taking a buy entry. Once again, I can see the first, the second, the third, just like that. Or rather, let me show you something, right? So I do prefer you to maybe use the immediate. So we have the first, the second. Now on the third touch, look at this something, right? As usual, we do take our entry on the third touch, right? Now we identified that as a new trend. Then now let's continue. We have that, right? This is crazy, great. All right, so now as usual, we do identify the immediate low, which this time is higher low over here. Then mark this, all right, mark that. So we won't take our entry, guys, until we see some of the reversal structure, right? So over here nothing happened, right? So there was that fake out, right? So you just have to be keen. There's nothing that happened. Most people actually were I believe were waiting to take their entry, but then the market gave them a fake out. Nothing happened. This third touch over here, nothing happened. The market continued going up, giving us actually some more correction, down movement, correction, So most people as usual are anticipating the market to go down. Then look at that, what happened? The market continue going up, right? So we needed to see a reversal structure before making our decision. So this is it, the market did this, bounced back and went up. So now I can see a reversal structure that was a double top, right? But we won't make a decision just yet, right? So during this period, guys, you needed to understand what the market was doing. Of course, it has given us a reversal structure. That's why you can see there was this. That's now a fake out, right? So this is the up, the resistance over here. Then this is the support, which now is the neckline, right? So remember, we were still in an uptrend. I mean, this was a downtrend. Then now the market gave us an uptrend. So for us to take a sell entry, we would have make sure that the market has already broken this support over here. But then what happened? Let's do our analysis in depth so you can see that the market did this, right? Look at that, give us new trends, right? So now I can see that the market also went back to give us a double top in an expanding type of nature. And when you see an expanding type of nature, then I believe there's no sign of a reversal yet, right? The market might continue giving us expanding channels until it goes to wherever it wants to go, right? So this is the opposite. When you see a contraction channel, then get ready for a reversal. But when you see an expanding channel just like this, then now the market is not ready to go back to its normal or former direction. So look at that. Those are powerful trends. And look at this, we have the first touch over here, the second touch, of course, the third, right? And now look at this, another touch. This one, maybe if we did make sure that this was our immediate high with this candlestick, bullish candlestick, but I won't take this entry, of course, because of this resistance over here. That's why I would have avoided this entry. But those who did take that entry, I believe that's what's up. That is what happened, right? So let's continue understanding what the market was trying to do. All right, it's just a pure price action game, right? Over here, I would have not made any entry decision, guys. Pure price action. Look at that. So this time, once again, you can see the market is still in a contraction channel, right? Contraction. So that's what's up. In this contraction channel, I'm still anticipating, like I said before, that the market will just go back to retest this level, guys. That's what's up. You can see I've started my analysis from the downtrend, and now we are back to where we started from, like I said before making decision on where the market will go next, which I believe should be the upside, because now this is just a contraction channel, the same contraction channel that we did analyze over here. Look at that, just repeating itself. So it's quite easy, gang. Look at that. So now let's see how we will tackle this market and see if we make better decisions. So look at that, and we need to identify if we have a previous sensitive zone or a highest zone that the market maybe is trying to respect. So let's go back to the higher time frame, guys. Now this is just the trend line, but I'm giving you also depth analysis and what to do in order for you to take your decisions or make a decision. Look at it, we had this highest zone over here. All right, now this is what's up, guys. I like this. I'm going, actually this is just a signal. I've just analyzed the market, so I'm just making that. I just did analyze this market, and guess what, gang? Look at that, the market was in a downtrend. Look at that, the market is still in a downtrend, right? But then let's look for a good trend and see what the market was doing. The market is still in a downtrend. That's what's up, right? The market's good. Look at that confluence. We have the first touch, second touch, and then the third touch. Now the market broke. Now, wow, this is crazy. Let's just hit the H1 once again. This is amazing. Look at that. Remember, I just told you that the market should be dropping back to this zone, this trend line, and guess what? Look at that interception over here. And what this is, let me just interpret this. The market broke out of this. This is the third touch, right? The market broke out from the third touch, and then just continue going up. So now I'm expecting a pullback on this trend line, that just to give us a confirmation that was it a false break, or the market is now having possibility to go up, which I believe it is changing its direction to go up. Right, this is amazing. So I'm just going to analyze this one and add to my watch list and see if I'm going to make a decision whether to take a buy or a sell entry on this, depending on how the market will react. So now I just have to zoom in more and see. Look at this. So I believe you remember why I did draw this on the 4 hour. There was that sensitive zone. That's why you can see the market is trying to reverse on that zone, right? So I'll just identify this zone over here as the immediate previous higher low. So right, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, high, higher low, higher high. Guess what? I'm seeing some reversal structure, guys. This is crazy. We have first top, second top. Crazy. I like this. So just a matter of time, I'm just going to give this an alert, baby. So shit, man, I just found something. Just hit that, and yeah, baby. So this should be my entry should be this. The market breaks. I'm just going to make sure I have a sell stop over there, and then this should be the first take profit, of course, but then the final take profit should be all the way down over here. At the same time, I'm still having an anticipation. Of course, let me see, yeah, if I can get area of sensitivity, right? Yeah, so that's what's up, baby. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up, baby. This is crazy, guys. Remember, I was just giving you educational content over here. Then I just noticed that I've just analyzed the market that is about to make major movement. So whenever you watch this video, if this video finds you, if the market has not made a movement, then watch out for NZD Swiss franc. And I don't want to go and look into other pairs right away. I don't know. I believe everything that I've just given you should be somehow enough, right? Somehow also you can see somehow like an head and shoulder. I don't know if you guys can see that, right? But we don't need to force anything. So we can see that this is the left shoulder over here, then this is the head, baby. Gave us for a neckline, gave us the right shoulder, baby, and I believe now we should be going down. Come to papi. Come to papi, baby. Right. Let me just make that. Okay. Whichever, but I believe those are reversal structures or sign, right? Because I can see that the market has broken our trend line. Yes, it did break our trend line. Let's go back to the 15 for clarity, guys, and then the 1 minute too. We need to understand everything. All right, we need to understand everything too. So let's do this. Actually, I'll make a new zone over here. Let's just be neat, make that. Okay, so we can see that the market is moving sideways, but yes, the market came back, retested that trend line, went up. With that, we can see this was a good sign, an indication to go down at the same time. Okay, let's continue zooming in, right, and understand what the market is doing. All right, then now with that gave us a low zone over here, and that is where the market has played for some time. All right, so it's just a matter of time before it broke out with an hour candlestick. Let me see. Right, and let's go back to the 1 minute. So we need to understand everything. Bang, bang, bang. All right, so the 1 minute, this is what's happening. Let me see, guys. Okay, on the 1 minute, I can see that the market went up once again to retest that resistance over there. They now broke. Okay. Oh yeah, clear. So we had this as the immediate higher low that was broken, gang. And guess what? The market just, all right, the market actually did go back to retest this zone. Crazy. So now there's a confluence, baby. Yeah, those are just added confidence. Like I said before in my other videos, my previous video, that you need to go back to the 1 minute, guys, and understand what was happening before making a decision, right? Most people do ignore this 1 minute, guys, but at the same time, remember that many structures are always being formed at the 1 minute. Look at that. When you zoom in clearly once again, it is what's happening, right? Though the price is still in a contraction, so it's just a matter of time before you see what the market is trying to do. But I believe if the market breaks out of this zone over here, then that is where I believe most sell entry should be taken. And then now that is going to be nice one, tight one. Then your stop loss above 7 pips. Dang, crazy. 7 pips, then now target all the way down. Shit. Look at this, baby. Let me zoom in. Nope. Just a minute, baby. God, come on. Oh, I did press crazy, right? That was card Swiss franc. Where you at, baby? Where you at, baby? Oh, come on. Dang. Was it card Swiss franc? Oh, NZD. No, it wasn't card Swiss franc. NZDJP1, let me see. I can't remember, gang. It's not that. NZDJP1, let me see. Nah. Card JP1. Oh, NZD Swiss franc, yeah. Sorry, gang. I had it on my watch list already. Right? So this is, and it's trying to break right now. Right? This is amazing. So that should be the tightest entry. I mean the tightest stop loss, guys. Look at that. You risk 7 pips and then ride the wave all the way down. But my analysis is usually just to wait for price to break out from that major key level, right? So we have this major key level. So yeah, you can see as you can see over here that the market is also at the highest zone over here. The market has already gone back to retest this high over here, so it's trying now to go back to the downside. Crazy, guys. This is amazing. So you can take the entry when the market breaks out of this zone, but preferably I will take my entry over here just to make sure that the sellers are now fully in control. All right, so I believe that's what's up, gang, and adios amigos.